Hey guys, it's Ashley Sajon from Team Scentsy. I'm the director of our team located here in Prince George, BC, Canada, and I am coming at you to talk about how I unpack and then sort and then pack my orders. So I'm going to show you kind of like a step-by-step way to do it. I know this is a super awkward angle. I'm kind of looking at you like, huh? It took a lot of jimmy rigging trying to get my camera up like this, so I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see everything properly and you can see what I do to get ready to get my orders sent out for delivery. So pretty much all I really need right now at this point is my labels. So these labels I got in the Scentsy Success store. You can order them through your workstation or through your Scentsy Success store, obviously, which is in the workstation. They're totally customizable, so you can put your information on there. They're super cheap too. I think they were $32 for like 1,000 of them, so totally worth it. You can print your own labels, of course. You can do it however you like to do it, if you like to make your own through Vistaprint. So yeah, I got my labels and I got my box of goodies here. So this is a party order that just came in. So what I like to do with every single order is I do open every single box. And I like to open them all up. I kind of do a quick little look over to make sure that nothing stands out as being damaged. This one's packed in pretty good, but I can kind of see the outside wires. And I just like to kind of double check that anything that's glass is not cracked. When you first start out, it is going to be a little bit tough to repack them back into the boxes the right way, but you eventually get the hang of it. I'm finding a lot of the warmers now are actually coming really packaged, which is both good and bad. I am pretty much an environmental warrior, I like to say, and I don't really like all the packaging, but if it means my customers are getting their stuff not damaged, then I kind of have to just go with it, right? Recycle where you can, reduce where you can. So I have checked over this entire warmer. Now, if this was a warmer that had a base that was a solid base, I would actually slap a sticker on the bottom of that base. You never know where your warmers are going to end up. So we're headed into the fall-winter season, so a lot of things are going out as gifts. But even people that buy them for themselves, eventually they might change their decor and they will get a new warmer and they will send their old warmers off to thrift stores, give them away to friends, sell them on the buy and sells. So you never know where your warmers are going to end up. So it's good to have your information on the very bottom so that if your warmer ends up in somebody else's hands, then they can contact you for a wax refill or bulbs or a new catalog. So you never know where your next customer is going to come from. So I will quickly go through all the warmers. Now, these warmers are the ones that I like to put bottoms or stickers on the bottom. So this one's not a completely flat bottom, but it does have a flat enough bottom that you can stick it on there. And I do use stickers that are easily peel offable so that people, I don't know, you never know. Some people are get picky about that kind of stuff, and I want them to be able to remove it if they so please. And I just make like a tidy little stack on the back of my table as I'm going through them. always good to check the bulb too, make sure it's not crushed. I think I maybe had 2 or 3 bulbs in my entire 6-year Scentsy career that have come broken, so it's not a thing that happens often, but it could happen for sure. So let's offload all of this stuff. Now this is just a host party order. They put tons of paper in the boxes, so they pack it really nice and tight, which is great. Scentsy makes sure that your stuff comes without any damage. And this paper is totally recyclable. I let my kid draw on it, like you can tape it up to your walls. I give it away with boxes as packing paper. I straight up recycle it. You can burn it. You can really do whatever you like. Alright, so we'll start with this stuff here. New pet stuff. Love it. Where am I going to put my sticker? And I always label everything because you seriously never know where your stuff's going to end up. This one I can't label because it has a removable plastic and I'm not going to take the plastic off. But you never know where your stuff's going to end up. And if you can find a new customer because they saw your label on something at their friend's house or, you know, like I said, thrift stores or whatnot. So these all have plastic wrap on them, so I will leave them. Bottom of that. These are my flyers, new harvest collection, just released. It's just a little extra that I added to the order for myself. Now Scentsy does make their packaging quite nice, so try not to like make it look super tacky with your labels. I like to stick it in kind of like a not so obvious place or along the bottom of something so that at least it lines up. Like you want it to look professional, but you also want to get your name out there. Oops. Stack those. Got big stickers too. And remember, stickers, labels, stamps, whatever you're going to use to label your products, it's all a tax write-off. So keep your receipts and you can write it all off at tax time. Alright, so that's that stuff. And this part is probably my favorite. Let me go get my knife, I forgot that one piece. Alright, as a Scentsy consultant, this tool is flippin' magic. I do suggest getting something. I mean, a knife will work, but you don't want to get deep into your boxes in case you puncture something. So this is like this little handy X-Acto bladey thingy safety knife. I legit use this thing like 10 times a week at least. Alright, so this is the box that your bars come in. Right now we're just at the tail end of summer, so during the summer season they do put all of your bars or anything that's meltable, testers, stuff like that inside one of these thermal packagings, and they put an ice pack inside of it. So honestly, we don't need it here right now because our weather is less than desirable, but hey, I'm all down for like the extra precautions, and I do recycle these. I share the little thermal packagings with people that like to use them for whatever, and I also give away the ice packs, so they do go to good use. So ice packs, those can get recycled. Alright, bars. I literally just pull them all out. And this is the fun part. All right, so I literally open up every single bar and I smell it. And I stick a little label inside, close it up, stack it. I like to say I sniff for quality control, but honestly, I could just sit here and sniff them all day long. So that's another reason that I enjoy being a Scentsy consultant, because I could literally sit here and smell good stuff and make money doing it. I'm down. So now, as I'm stacking them on my table, I stack them by scent, and that way when I go to pack up all my orders, I will just like read the order form and just grab things off the table as I pack. And it doesn't matter to me if I'm using the small or the big labels, or even if they're all consistent. I just want to make sure that my information is getting out there, that it's inside every single bar. Some people like to put their labels on the front, personal preference, but I think it looks more professional to leave the packaging like Scentsy wants it to look. So slapping your sticker on the front, I think, doesn't look super great, but I mean, whatever you want to do with your business. That's why we all own our own businesses. I ain't here to judge anybody. It's funny too, because sometimes I will find like a scent that I never really cared for or whatever, and then sniffing through these, all of a sudden I'll be like, huh, I think I'm in the mood for that scent. And then I'll get that bar and I'll melt it and I'll be happy. Alright, so let's see if I can move this without too much chaos. This is what my table looks like when it's